Today we're talking about the top books coming out for the week of October the 18th.
The first book we're going to talk about this week is Miles Morales' Spider-Man 11. Now, this book is a possible first appearance of what is solicited in issue 12 as a terrifying new foe. A blade bites in Brooklyn. A sinister force has infiltrated Spider-Man's new neighborhood. Thousands are at risk, and Hightail and the Cape Killers already have Miles on the ropes. His only hope may lie in a vampire hunter, Blade, who has business in Brooklyn. But Blade and Spidey may not exactly see eye to eye on the current predicament, one that Blade really wants to sink his teeth into.
So kind of an awesome cover here. You got Miles Morales and Blade on the cover, so it looks like a really exciting issue.
Yeah, two of my favorite characters, Miles and Blade. I think this could be an interesting combination. Looking at the variant covers here for the week, the 1 in 25 is nice looking cover. I don't see anything that makes me want to buy either of these two and spend extra money.
Yeah, like we said, a possible first appearance here, limited variants for this book for the week. So, if you're speculating on this book, I'd probably just be safe and maybe stick with cover A.
Yeah, I agree.
If you like this video, please like and subscribe and comment down below. Let us know what books you're picking up for the week of October the 18th. And the second book on our list is Harley Quinn, Black+White+Redder #4. Now, this is kind of an interesting book, maybe a first appearance. So the rumor is that Harley Quinn is going to recruit 7 girls who will compete to be her sidekick. But their attempts to be like Harley give her a little bit of an identity crisis. Harley Quinn will reacquaint with an old college friend who needs her help to get back at their mutual bully. Writers will take Harley Quinn into the future where an alien invasion might destroy the Earth, but more importantly, interrupt her favorite show.
This is an interesting book, Matt. It's something that you may want to take a chance on if you're a Harley Quinn fan. These could be first appearances, and this could end up being the first appearance of her new sidekick.
Yeah, so this could be like a dark horse book, a hidden first appearance in this one. And I've loved these covers in this issue so far, in this Harley Quinn, Black+White+Redder line. Really, really cool covers. And let's take a look at the variants, and same thing again, only 2 covers for this issue.
They're both, again, they're beautiful covers, but I don't see a reason to spend the extra money on these copies unless you're just, a Harley Quinn addict that's got to have everything Harley Quinn.
Yeah, so make sure you check out this book for the week of October the 18th, Harley Quinn, Black+White+Redder #4, and I'd probably reach for that regular cover.
So the third book on our list for this week is Crypt of Shadows #1. This is going to be the first appearance of the Bricklayer, who faces off against Scarlet Witch. Once more, as Hallows Eve draws nigh, the dust-covered slab that seals shut the crypt, blocking out the sun and casting it forever in shadow, has creeped open to let the darkness loose to prey on the Marvel Universe. Our heroes will face their terror, and they best pray their spines are sturdy enough for the job, or the crypt they find may well be their own. This book has an interesting variant cover. It's a cover that we think has the Bricklayer on the cover. Very sinister looking being over Scarlet Witch. If you're going to get this book this week, this is the cover that I would purchase. We have a strong feeling that this is his first cover appearance.
Yeah, the summary kind of hints that this is a Scarlet Witch villain. And on the cover, you can see this evil looking character. So we're pretty sure that this is Bricklayer.
Yeah, I would definitely, if I'm buying this book, this is definitely the cover I would get.
So we were looking at the other 2 covers, the regular cover and the other variant cover, and we think we see some of the Marvel horror characters such as Werewolf by Night and Man-Thing.
This could be the book for horror lovers, and like we said, there's a new first appearance in this, the Bricklayer.
Yeah, so if you're speccing on this book for the week of October the 18th, definitely check out this Azazetsa variant. And the fourth and last book on our list is GARRICK, The Flash #1. Now, this isn't really a first appearance, but it's a #1. It's part of DC's Golden Age hero revival. So something I wanted to mention, synopsis reads, Jay and his long-lost daughter race side by side in the present day. Jay Garrick is reunited with his long-lost daughter, Judy. After being pulled from the timeline, Judy returns to a world where she and her dad aren't the only ones that ride the lightning. But is there enough space for her in Jay and Joan's life? And can they keep up with their teenage daughter and make up for their lost time?
Yeah, so for you Flash fans, this is book you probably I want to pick up. There's not been any specific first appearances. It's definitely Flash 1, kind of restarting the DC story with Flash, something you probably want to pick up.
And let's head over to League of Comic Geeks, and I see 3 different variants here. Obviously, we got GARRICK, different versions of them, but nothing that spectacular or something that says I have to have it.
Variants are always eye-catching. You got to be careful because a lot of these cost $25-30 right out the gate.
So if you're interested in this Flash book, definitely stick with the regular cover. And before we go to our pick of the week, let's go to our long box book, and we got 2 of them this week.
Both of these, I think, are very interesting books to pick up. Matt, what is the first book we're looking at this week?
And the first long box book I want to talk about is Giant Size Fantastic Four, issue number 4. This is the first appearance of Multiple Man. You can see on the regular cover there, he's the guy in the green with the multiple versions of himself.
This book has always been, I think, undervalued. He's a huge character. Probably he's going to show up with the X-Men, right? He's a mutant that multiplies. And Matt's going to talk about some of the prices, but I was floored when I saw how cheap this book is.
Yeah, some might say he's one of the lamer characters in the X-Men Marvel Universe. He was in X-Men The Last Stand, and he was okay, kind of a lame guy. But we think there's great value here. Let's take a look at some of the prices on GPA. And most recently, June of 2023, we had a 9.8 sell for just under $2,000. And I think the most interesting thing with this book is if you look at the lower grades, your 6s and your 7s, your CGC mid grades, we're at under $100.
And even look at September, a month ago, an 8.0 sold for $126. This is an old book. It's an interesting book to me, and it's something you can find very cheap. It's maybe a book to take a chance on.
Yeah, so we got a Bronze Age first appearance. I'm sure you can find a raw, low-grade copy for probably less than $20. So I think there's great value in this book here.
And our second book from the long box list for this week is the all-new Wolverine #1. Now, this book was released in January of 2016. A lot of you might know about this book already, but it is cheap. And this book is the debut of X-23 as Wolverine. Now, we've already seen her in the Logan movie. Chances are they're going to use her in some way and as Wolverine. So this is the first appearance of X-23 as Wolverine. This book is cheap. I mean, you can pick these up at your local comic book stores, raw mint copies for $25 to $30. There are multiple variants. J. Scott Campbell has a variant, and most of these variants have her on the cover in the Wolverine classic costume. In a 9.8 of this, you can get for low $100. We know Laura Kinney's first appearance is the NYX book, which is pretty pricey now, but this is a nice book to grab because she actually is Wolverine in this book.
Yeah, I'm shocked that a 9.8 in this book is under $150. And looking at the other 9.8 variants, there's not one that's like a runaway book. They're all very similar. The highest one's maybe only $200, so you're probably safe just with that regular 9.8.
Your local comic book stores probably ordered a lot of these. They're probably laying around in the long boxes right now.
So 2 vintage recommendations for you guys, Multiple Man, X-23, and let's go to our pick of the week. Jason, what's your pick for the week of October the 18th?
Well, I think this week's an easy one, and I'll be shocked if you don't agree with me, but I'm going to go with Crypt of Shadows #1. First appearance of the Bricklayer, and I'm definitely going to say it is the variant cover with what we think is Bricklayer on the cover.
Yeah, this Crypt of Shadows #1 is really the only key for the week, so it's the one I'm going to recommend also. And if you want to step up your game a little bit, definitely go for that variant cover. We think that's that new character.
Keep up on our upcoming videos. We will announce the 1,200 subscriber prizes we're going to give away, and we will also let you know how you can win the prizes. I think you're going to be pretty satisfied with what we're going to give away. Again, we want to appreciate all of you for supporting us.
If you like this video, please like and subscribe and comment down below. Let us know what books you're picking up for the week of October the 18th.
MJZ out.